Welcome back to the channel. In Kenya, baboons are wreaking havoc on both rural farmlands and urban outskirts, posing a serious challenge for local communities. These clever critters, known for their sharp intelligence, stage bold raids on maize fields, rip through rooftops, and shatter windows to snatch stored food. In mere minutes, a single coordinated attack can wipe out up to 87% of a farmer's harvest, plunging families into financial distress. On the urban fringe, baboons storm kitchens, tip over trash cans, and cause property damage costing hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. Droughts make things even worse, driving desperate baboons deeper into human settlements, heightening the risk of injuries and skyrocketing repair bills. With losses mounting and little to no compensation for those affected, Kenya urgently needs solutions to safeguard its people and property from these cunning invaders. One powerful way to tackle this baboon problem is through bow hunting, a tough but humane method to keep their numbers in check. Baboons are no easy target. Their keen eyesight and tight-knit social structure make them one of the trickiest animals to hunt with a bow. The key to success lies in preparation. By carefully observing their habits over a few days, hunters can map out the predictable routes baboons take from their cliffside sleeping spots to their feeding grounds. Pinpointing these patterns, knowing exactly when and where they'll show up, is crucial for planning a precise and effective hunt.
Proves the
To execute a
accuracy and
successful
effectiveness
ambush,
of their hunting
hunters
efforts.
must select prime locations where baboons are active, such as well-trodden trails, water sources, or crop field edges prone to raids. Opt for natural cover, dense shrubs, termite mounds, or shaded tree lines, and always position yourself downwind to stay undetected. Wearing camouflage, maintaining a motionless stance, and controlling your breathing are critical, as even the slightest rustle can spook the troop. Patience is your ally when baboons draw near. Bows offer stealth, but any movement risks alerting your quarry, so only draw when a clean shot is certain, and keep gear out of sunlight to avoid reflections. For a swift, humane kill, target the heart-lung area just behind the front shoulder, using a bow with at least 50 pounds of draw weight and a razor-sharp broadhead. While headshots can be lethal, they demand pinpoint accuracy and are best left to seasoned marksmen. Beyond classic ambushes, creative tactics can tip the scales in your favor. Baiting with fruit or corn in an open shooting lane can entice wary baboon troops, especially if you leave the area untouched for a few days to build their trust. Shadow hunting, tracking the troop from a safe distance and anticipating their route, demands endurance and a deep understanding of the terrain. Tree stands, though less common, elevate you above the baboon's line of sight, masking your scent and movements for a strategic advantage. Another tactic involves using juvenile baboon distress calls to spark curiosity and draw adults closer. Every hunt calls for discipline, respect for the animal, and a commitment to the land, ensuring each shot is calculated to reduce suffering and honor the pursuit. In West Africa's rural heartlands, communities near protected areas like the Leopard complex grapple with escalating human-wildlife conflict driven by lions. These powerful predators slip into livestock enclosures under cover of night, leaving behind a trail of devastation, slaughtered goats, cattle, and donkeys. In 2025 alone, farmers have reported losses exceeding $275,000, encompassing not only killed livestock but also damaged fencing and urgent repairs. Entire herds can vanish in a single night, stripping families of their income and food security. With wild prey dwindling, lions increasingly turn to farms, pushing communities to either invest in expensive fortifications or abandon ancestral grazing lands. This intensifying struggle jeopardizes both human livelihoods and the survival of lions. Since early 2024, South Africa has faced a surge in lion attacks on livestock,
reports with the government
around
in search of a
241
solution to this
incidents
urgent
reported
issue.
so far. Farmers, especially in places like Limpopo's Mopani district, are feeling the heat. Take Sabunga, a local farm owner who lost 17 cattle in a single week to lion attacks, the devastating blow costing him up to $1 million annually. Stories like his highlight the growing desperation among farmers.
Moreover,
who are
the
now
presence of
calling on the
mountain
government
lions
for
is
urgent
not
solutions to protect their
And
livelihoods
if you are a hunting
with these
enthusiast,
awe-inspiring
please
yet
subscribe
challenging neighbors.
in New Mexico.
To tackle this crisis, the South African government has rolled out measures to safeguard both communities and the economy. One strategy involves controlled hunting, led by experts like Peter Asus, a seasoned hunter respected for his skill in tracking lions. Peter relies on high-powered rifles like the .375 H&H Magnum, .416 Rigby, or .458 Winchester Magnum, paired with cutting-edge optics such as the Leopard VX 31.5-5x20mm or Trijicon Active 1-4x24mm scope. These tools give him the precision to take down lions safely and efficiently, even in tough terrain. By balancing wildlife management with community safety, these efforts aim to reduce the risks and restore peace of mind to those living in lion country. Safety is paramount in lion hunts, and Peter Asus, a seasoned professional hunter, always leads a tight-knit team of 4 to 5, including skilled trackers and client hunters. Trackers, with their intimate knowledge of the terrain, are the backbone of the operation, expertly spotting lion signs and guiding the group to keep the hunt controlled and secure. Client hunters, from thrill-seeking novices to experienced outdoorsmen, not only fuel adventure, but also boost local economies by funding conservation through their participation. To ensure ethical and legal standards, all hunters must secure licenses, which range from $5,000 to $20,000, reinforcing responsible wildlife management. Trackers are the unsung heroes of these expeditions, using their sharp instincts to detect lion tracks, interpret behavior, and anticipate movements. They navigate the dense bush with precision, choosing routes that muffle noise and mask scents to avoid alerting the lions. After a shot is fired, the team closely watches the lion's reaction to confirm a clean hit. If the animal doesn't go down immediately, trackers cautiously follow blood trails, fully aware that a wounded lion can turn unpredictable and dangerous. Their expertise ensures the hunt remains safe, strategic, and respectful of the wild.
Hold on.
Regulated lion hunting generates substantial economic advantages for local communities and conservation initiatives. Revenue from international hunters through permits, licenses, and related services pours vital funds into rural economies, creating jobs and supporting infrastructure like schools and clinics. Beyond economics, controlled hunting is a key tool in wildlife management, helping maintain ecological balance. As apex predators, lions naturally regulate herbivore populations, which in turn preserves vegetation and supports biodiversity. Thoughtful management prevents lion populations from spiraling out of control, ensuring a healthy ecosystem and reducing conflicts with nearby communities. However, lion hunting sparks heated ethical debates and practical challenges. Critics of trophy hunting argue it prioritizes sport or status over animal welfare, casting a shadow on the practice's morality. Moreover, overhunting or targeting lions with desirable traits, like impressive manes, can erode genetic diversity. This reduction in genetic variation risks long-term consequences, including lower fertility rates, weakened immune systems, and heightened vulnerability to diseases. These concerns threaten not only individual lions but the future of the species, demanding careful oversight to balance benefits with ethical and ecological responsibilities. In South Africa, lions embody both the awe-inspiring essence of the nation's wildlife and a multifaceted challenge for its people and economy. Livestock predation and growing risks to human safety highlight the urgent need for balanced management approaches. While regulated hunting and conservation efforts deliver economic boosts and ecological stability, ethical dilemmas and uneven resource allocation remain pressing concerns. By prioritizing community involvement
Safety
and
is a
addressing
top priority
human-wildlife conflicts,
with annual shooting.
South Africa can safeguard its iconic lion population while fostering harmony between conservation goals and the needs of its people. Out in the heart of rural America, the silent hunter is making waves. Bobcats, swift, cunning, and relentless, are leaving farmers on edge as they zero in on goats, chickens, and other small livestock. Each attack is more than a single loss. It's part of a growing crisis costing the agricultural industry a staggering $137.7 million annually. Behind every statistic lies a hardworking farmer, a broken fence, and a missing animal. This isn't just a fleeting problem, it's a battle for livelihoods. Stick with us as we unpack the real impact of these stealthy predators. The threat of bobcats extends far beyond rural barns, striking at the heart of suburban homes. These stealthy predators can easily scale fences and slip into backyards, turning quiet neighborhoods into their hunting grounds. For countless families, this means beloved pets, dogs and cats, face the risk of becoming prey. The loss of a furry companion is more than just emotional. It's a gut-wrenching trauma, often compounded by costly vet bills or the heartache of replacing a pet. This growing danger demands practical, effective solutions to protect both our animals and our peace of mind. To combat this rising challenge, farmers and wildlife experts rely on a proven tool: foot traps. Among the most effective are jaw traps, sturdy, reliable, and carefully designed to target predators like bobcats. Engineered for precision, these traps secure the animal firmly while minimizing unnecessary harm. For those safeguarding their homes and livestock,